Mohammed Qahtani is from Saudi Arabia and is the 2015 World Champion of Public Speaking. Now, this was a great feat for him because he had to compete with 30,000 other participants until it dwindled down to the 10 actually, that competed on the stage last year. He won this title and is the first Arab and first Muslim to earn the title. He is passionate about acting, stand-up comedy, and public speaking, and he uses his strength to overcome his fears. Born mute, he could not talk until he was 6 years old. But this never stopped him from soaring high and achieving his goals in life and making his dreams come true. And last year, his winning speech, "The Power of Words," left a huge impact on the audience's heart, and especially on the hearts of the judges. And he earned that title, and since then, he has been traveling the world, sharing his powerful words with people all around the globe. Help me welcome the champion, the world champion of public speaking for 2015, Mohammed Qahtani, with his speech title, "The Bumpy Road." The Bumpy Road, Mohammed Qahtani. Round 7.
It was 2011, the humorous contest. I came in second. And I sat on a table at the back of the hall with my second place trophy. Yeah. And my mentor at the time, Mr. Fairuz Ahmed, and he's right there. Could you stand up, please, sir? Give him a hand over. He came by and he said, "Mohammed, I'm so proud of you. You did an amazing speech." Yeah, okay. Everybody laughed in there. Yeah, sure. He said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, but I got second place." He said, "Yeah, but it's still a good, really good accomplishment." "Yeah, but look at this. This is second place. It's not big enough. I wanted that big one, but I still got second place." And he said to me, "Is this what you're looking for? A piece of glass?" I know this is not glass, but that one was. So he said, "Is all you're looking for is a piece of glass? Then I'm sorry, you're aiming for something low. Why are you here? Why did you write that speech and rehearse and got on the stage and made fun of yourself and made people laugh? Why are you doing this? For people to like you? To get a name for yourself? To get a piece of glass? And you should aim for something a lot bigger than that." And at that moment, I had an epiphany that, why am I doing this? I should do it for something higher. Because you have the power to inspire people every time you take the stage. Entertain, leave a mark, maybe change someone's life. And for years, I kept on doing that, going through the contests. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but I didn't care. And last year, I competed in the international speech contest. I got second place. I still didn't care. It was a good year. I did an amazing speech. But then a few weeks later, they told me the first place winner could not make it. And this is your shot to go into the finals. And my mindset flipped. Because when you get that close to something, you stop believing that you could do it. And yes, I want that piece of glass. and it's even a bigger piece of glass. I can get that piece of glass. And I started rehearsing and writing and rewriting and asking people for help. And then my friend Nashid Abdul Khaliq, he told me that your friend in Bahrain could help you. This guy named Mohammed Shukri. We all heard about Mohammed Shukri. And he's the first person from the Middle East to make it into the finals. Maybe he could help you. I said, yeah, sure, I need all the help I can get. So I drive to Bahrain, and we arrive here, and we are in a set like this, and I'm thinking it's gonna be all about me. I'm gonna go on stage, give my speeches, get my evaluation, and leave. And I don't care about anything else. But no, they said Mohammed Shukri has to say a few words. Oh, man, okay, what he has to say now? Yeah, okay, please, yeah, go, please. And he stood up, and I still remember the speech he gave, and it says, "The Confession of a Contestant." Okay, yeah, please. And he started speaking, and to be honest, for the most of it, at the beginning, I wasn't paying attention. But then he mentioned a story of himself losing his district trophy. And then he said to himself, it's just a piece of glass. And I remembered what Fairuz said a few years ago. It's just a piece of glass. And I shouldn't aim for just a piece of glass. And I went up there with the sole purpose of, I have a message that I think everybody should hear. It's not about me, it's about, can I leave a mark in this world? And I gave that speech, and somehow I won. And a beautiful thing happened during the finals, which I've never seen anywhere. Because one of the speakers in the finals, I think he was the 5th or the 6th speaker, and he's been in the finals 4 times before. This guy has experience. I'm walking in for the first time. And when he took the stage and started speaking, his mic had some problems. Now, if you are in a race, and you're running down that track, and your opponent had a twisted ankle, what are you thinking? Yes, I can win. He's gonna fall. He cannot make it. But to my surprise, everybody in the back room, all of us contestants, stood up and went to the sound guy. And one of the contestants grabbed the sound guy from here and lifted him up, and he said, you fix his mic right now, because he cannot go on like this. If I'm gonna get that championship, I wanna get it because I know I'm the best. I know I'm the greatest, not because somebody had a problem. You know, when you believe in yourself so much, somehow it becomes true. Dreams are like lies. How many of you have told a lie? You told it so well, you start to believe it yourself. A dream is exactly the same. You know, when I was listening to Muhammad Ali, every time he used to say, I am the greatest, I am the greatest, I shook the world. And I kept saying to my mind, like, this guy is so full of himself. Why is he so bragging about himself all the time? But it wasn't bragging. He was assuring himself that I am the greatest. Because every one of us will have self-doubt at some point. And if you wait for someone else to come to you and say, yeah, please, good job, that person might not come along. And it may be up to you to bring yourself up and say, yes, I am the greatest. Each one of you here has a talent, and each one of you is the greatest in something. And maybe one day you can be the champion of something. I became the champion of public speaking, and everybody kept asking me after that, what's next? And I kept saying, I don't know. I really don't. But then a friend of mine called me from back home, and when I answered the phone, I'm thinking to myself, oh, she's gonna say congratulations, you know, the regular. And she said, what are you gonna do with it? Because the championship doesn't make who you are. It's you who make the championship. Muhammad Ali is a boxer, and on paper, he's not the greatest boxer. There's been so many other great boxers. But why does he stand out? Because when he got that championship, it wasn't just a belt and a big check of money, and then he left. He did something with it, and he changed the world. So if you get a chance to be a champion of something, that's just the beginning of you making a mark and changing thousands of lives. Back to you.